Check. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneer Field for today's non-conference match between the Oklahoma Wesleyan University Eagles and your MNU Pioneers. Let's meet the starters. First for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Number 1, Nerea Mora. Number 4, Chloe Johnson. Number 5, Ruth Kesoa. Number 10, Marjolin Nakisa. Number 11, Laura Maria. Number 14, Valeria Pankratova. Number 16, Kayla Beaver. Number 17, Tanya Mocholi. Number 18, Faith Mosaria. Number 19, Kylie McLemore. Number 27, Michaela Zandejas. The head coach of the Eagles is Ivan Ristich. Now the starters for your Pioneers. Keeper number 25, Kaylee Barnhart. Number 4, Tyra Lucas. Number 5, Rachel Slack. Number 6, Itzi Rodriguez. Number 7, Brianna Reed. Number 8, Kayla Wersch. Number 9, Elvia Villagomez. Number 10, Savannah Bussman. Number 18, Alyssa Gladhart. Number 21, Morgan Hill. Number 31, Alyssa Ward. Head coach of the Pioneers is Bryce McClanahan. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Good luck, ladies. I got it all. Yes. Go ahead and zoom in as much as you can anyway. That's good. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneer Field for today's non-conference matchup between the Oklahoma Wesleyan University Eagles and your MNU Pioneers. I am Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. I'll be bringing you the action today along with doing the live stats, producing the video stream, running the scoreboard, running the music, and being a professional gentleman of leisure. Your starters for the Eagles. By the way, when I was doing the PA for the starters, I had totally forgot what the Oklahoma Wesleyan mascot was, and I just had to kind of
get. I mean, there's a big eagle on their logo, yes, but I didn't see that at the time, and I had to guess, and I got it right. I was about 94% sure. Starters for the Eagles: Nerea Mora, Chloe Johnson, Ruth Kasoha. Number 10, Marjolin Nakisa, Laura Maria Valeria Pankratova, Kayla Beaver, Tanya Mocholi. All right, I got to get ready for like 8 things here. Get in there tight. Tighter, anyway. All right, clocks are running all 3 places that I'm in charge of, and we're good. The camera situation that we have today, we're up on a... Good job. All right, we got a guy who's at least trying out there. This is number 10, Marjolin Nakisa. Oklahoma Wesleyan is 1-0 on the year. They won 5-0, and she had 3 goals and an assist. There she is with the ball from Nairobi, Kenya. And she appears to be the superstar of the Eagles on the young season. Number 16, Kayla Beaver, Tanya Macholi, Faith Mosira. I said it wrong over the PA, I'm pretty sure. I said Mosiria. But when you don't ask anybody and you just wing it, this is what happens. Very professional. That's sent on ahead. Barnhart is there. Barnhard. Kylie McLemore, Michaela Zendejas, as the Pioneers work it up from the back. Anyway, our camera situation. Oh, turnover deep. And that's going to be a goal. Oh, I didn't even see who scored. Hold on a second. Coach, you got that? 14? 4, thank you. Chloe Johnson with a goal. An assist from Nakisa. And her studliness continues. They have a goal. Ooh, clock in. Clock in, clock in. This is Tyra Lucas out front. Savannah Busman fires from deep, and it goes wide. She's been Savannah Moxley for 3 years. But got married over the summer. So she'll be Busman now. I might call her Moxley a few times. The keeper rips it far here and goes out of bounds. Starting for the Pioneers, this is Itzy Rodriguez, Alyssa Gladhart. I've already mentioned Tyra Lucas. Rachel Slack is in the back. Brianna Reed, Kayla Wersch, Elvia Villa Gomez, Savannah Busman, Alyssa Gladhart, Morgan Hill, and Alyssa Ward. In the box, Pioneers with a chance. How did that miss off the post from Morgan Hill? Gladhart fires one deep. Lucas is there, but it shanks off of her, and Villa Gomez cleans up. That's Alyssa Ward there, number 31. That's the only new name that is in the starting lineup today. Briley Johnson normally would be starting in the middle, but she's a little banged up. She said she was going to play a little bit today. One of the excellent middles from the Pioneers the last couple of years. She's a senior. So anyway, we've got a big pole behind me, which is what the camera is mounted on. Mounted, I say that loosely. It's zip tied to PVC pipe and then placed on a pole. So that's why it's so tilted like that, because that's all we can do. And the Eagles will earn a corner. Looks like number 14 headed that way. That is Valeria Pankratova. She's from Moscow. Zoom in so the back post is at the edge of the screen. That's into the box. And cleared away momentarily, cleared away again. So I'm going to say I think 17 got a shot there, and it was blocked. I've got the replay of the goal here in a minute. I have to run replay as well. I'm doing 14 different things. Who scored? Yes, that's true. Who scored? It was Chloe Johnson. Someone asking on the chat. I'm going to monitor the chat, too. This is Morgan Hill out front. She's got Itzy on the other side. She does not have numbers, and she backs away. This is Ward. Let's see. I don't know anything about Ward. I haven't even done pictures for these girls yet. She's a freshman from Olathe and went to Olathe West. This says she's 5'4", but she looks taller than that from here. Busman from deep. Itzy offsides. I saw that flag, but it was a good build. Does that sound like I know what I'm talking about? Is that soccer lingo? It's a good build-up. I've been around it long enough, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. That stayed in. Another corner. Pankratova. It was a very dangerous chance. The last time we were here. Nice tilted camera. We can't move the thing up and down. Another good ball in. That was a shot blocked by her own player, and then a bicycle kick for a goal. Wow. What's going on here? All right, so there was a shot from 10. We'll call that wide because I can't have a block. And then a bicycle kick from the long ponytail, which was 18? 18 with that goal. Clock back in. Did I ever stop this clock? No, I'll let that catch up. Start this clock. Oh, 2-0. A foul called on number 11 for the Eagles. Pioneers are dangerous from here. This is Slack. I anticipate her putting it right on frame. She is against the wind, so she can be aggressive. He called a foul on number 4 during that, so the Pioneers will be even closer, right outside the box. Same thing, put the back post on the edge of the screen. So, this is Villa Gomez, who can pretty much put it wherever she wants. So, good goal opportunity here for the Pioneers. I'll start the clock again. Good Lord. I got 3 clocks. Villa Gomez. Ripped. Blocked by somebody. What's he calling now? Offsides? Wersch with Nikisa chasing. All right, I'm going to work on some replays here. See what we can find. Eagles have it at midfield. Ooh. That hit the ref, and he called a dead ball. I've never seen that before. I've always thought that the ref is just another part of the field. But apparently that is inaccurate. And it would have created a turnover. The Pioneers had the ball after it glanced off the ref, and he blew the whistle dead and said, no, it's their ball. So I don't know the circumstances where that's the case, because I've heard that the ref is just another blade of grass out there who can move and think and kick you out of the game. But other than that, a blade of grass. Dangerous pass. How do you not know she's there? Pioneers clear back to Barnhart again. This goes up the side to Villa Gomez. Next stoppage of play, I'll get some replays. We got a couple of nice goals from the Eagles here that you can watch again. But that's going to be an easy foul. I think 11, 17. Say 17. Villa Gomez will put it back into play. Here come the Pioneers. That's Ward. Back to Hill, and now Ward into the corner. Maybe she is 5'4". Eagles get a throw in their own corner. They're with the wind. And if you're watching from, like, I don't care where you're watching from, it's going to look cold no matter where you're watching from. It's cold. The first soccer game of the year at MNU is always blistering hot, and I worry about my computers overheating and everything shutting down. And I've actually put my computers in a cooler before with ice packs is what the word I'm looking for. On ahead, and Eagles are on the move. This is Maria with the ball. Back to Nikisa. And this is Itzi Rodriguez trying to get back up. Pioneers can't maintain control. I don't think he was going to call offsides there, but we'll never know. All right, here's the goal. Check it out. Let's do a cool little... All right, so here's the goal, the first goal. That was Nikisa. And then the Pioneers, I thought they had a chance here to get rid of it. No, they didn't. That was not true at all. The second one is the one they had a chance to get rid of. That'll be coming up next. So if you notice this camera, it's on a PVC pipe, so you cannot move it up or down. You can only go side to side or zoom in. In the next few weeks, we will have a new system out here, so this will improve. But for now, it's going to be a little herky-jerky. It's a 25-foot tripod and a guy controlling it from the bottom. Gladhart wins that. The Pioneers are trying to maintain a little bit of possession here, trying to work it through. And they get a throw in. So how about these jerseys for the Pioneers, right? For the last 3 years or so, I complain all the time that I can never see the numbers because they were white jerseys with white numbers and light gray outlines. You literally couldn't see them unless you were really close to them. New kits this year, as they say. Now the Eagles are out front and have a chance. They're on the run. This is Maria. Gets past, and Barnhard is there to thwart that opportunity. Excellent keeper as Barnhard. Had a great season last year. But new jerseys for the Pioneers, and they've got red numbers. Look at that. You can read them. Busman to Villa Gomez. Again, if you're just joining us, Moxley is now Busman. So if you're wondering where Moxley is, that's her, number 10. Still number 10. Still going to rack up a bunch of goals, but with a different name this year. That opportunity kind of peters out, and here come the Eagles. Good block from Reed. If that gets through, then Nikisa had an opportunity. Nikisa from Nairobi, Kenya. I've been there. I was in 6th grade when my family went to Nairobi, Kenya. My dad was teaching at Daystar University for a couple weeks. Brought the whole family. Here come the Eagles again. This is Wersch. I'm going to get it back to Barnhart, and she'll clear deep as well she can. Yikes. In the middle, and she's not home. Good job by Gladhart. And she still got it. Keep it. No one's there. Got time. This is Rodriguez trying to send Busman. Just barely misses getting through there. Let me fix the clock. The clock is actually at 28. So I'm going to make it right. And we are accurate again. Another corner, I think. I wasn't watching. Soccer's cool like that, man. You got a Kenyan, you got a Russian. But the game is the same, ultimately, all over the world. Another great ball. But the ref said no. I don't know what he called. Some sort of foul, I guess. I'll just give it to the team. I'm MNU Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. There's a turnover. Now the Eagles have it. Eagles coming in hot once again. And they get another corner. coach of this team is Ivan Ristich. I don't know if she got a head on that or not. It didn't look quite right, but it's another corner. Can't be messing around with these corners, man. So Maria, Lauda Maria is from Brazil, Kenya, Switzerland. Another good ball in and another corner. It's like, what is that, 7? Our men's soccer team is a lot, well, our women are too. We got a bunch of out-of-towners. Another good ball in. Oh, I think we might have a stoppage. Someone took one in the face, and she'll get the block. I don't think he stopped it. That was slack. That's another corner, but this time from the other side. So I don't know who shot that. I think it was 18. This is ridiculous. All right. So from the other side, it's curling towards the box, and Reed gets there, knocks it free. Oh, she's really good, man. Punched away, headed towards the goal by 18 again, Faith Mosaida. I don't know. But it goes long, and finally the Pioneers' ball. Well, the Pioneers are going against the wind, but I don't know if that's the problem. This is an absolutely dominant performance so far by the Eagles. They do have the win, so we'll see if it changes at halftime. Hill out front. The Pioneers have had a couple of chances like this. This is Hill. Good stop and start. The Pioneers have a throw in. Brianna Reed will come all the way from left back to throw it. Nobody there except the Eagles. Ooh, I don't know if that's a foul, but we'll take it. Pioneers will be dangerous from here. Slack or Wersch or Villa Gomez, they can all. Wersch had a goal from like 20 yards beyond this last year. But this will be Slack. Good ball in again. Only Eagles there. And that's cleared, but it's corner. And this will be Villa Gomez, who is the best corner kicker I have ever seen. Period. The U.S. national team wouldn't do much better. Men or women. I'll tell you what, this Russian for the other team is excellent as well. I haven't seen enough of her to put her in the conversation. Reed gets a head on it. Gladhart gets a shoulder. Gladhart again. Busman, goal! No. Is it a goal? Is it a goal or offsides? Offside. Oh, crap. Let me keep going. Sorry.
Go, Savannah. Go, Savannah. Oh, yes, Morgan. Up, Ray. Well done, Ray.
Well, poop. Sorry. Thought it was a goal. But the reaction afterwards didn't feel like a goal. And I was looking at 3 different computer screens making things happen. But No such luck. Offsides. I still have that second goal replay coming. That is a promise. I should have done it now, but it's too late. They're about to throw it in. All right, goal kick. Let's watch the second goal. Here you go. So there was a corner, got knocked around. It's pretty amazing. Let's see that again. So Faith Mosera is getting a talking to from the ref. Is the chat going? Are people yapping at me? A lot of different languages. I'll answer your questions, but generally they'll need to be in English for me to answer your questions. Ooh, a yellow for being cheeky. That's Marshall and Nikisa. I'm supposed to stop the clock. I got you. Stop this one. Stop this one. What are the subs here? 8 off, 12 on. 31 came off, and is that 17? Grace Stein? Yes. All right, clock back in. This is a slack from deep. Close. Unsportsman-like for the card for Nikisa. Nikisa's pass intercepted by Villagomez, and now Busman sends it ahead to Johnson or Hill. Hill fires left-footed, wide. Tanya Mocholi is the best, is one of the comments. Am I saying that correctly? Can you tell me that? Mocholi? It sounds like it's right. It sounds cool. Itzy with it. And here come the Eagles the other way. Nobody's going to ask many questions. Nobody cares what I have to say. I don't know the answers either, so. In the chat. Maria Garcia. What? We got a yellow for Rachel Slack, being a little too aggressive, it seems like. She's been known to light some people up. Maria Garcia watching, talking in the chat. What are we doing here? I got 3 different clocks, and they all say a different time. 18:15 is official. I will start this clock soon as it gets to. I know enough Spanish. Looks like Maria said hablando. I don't remember what hablando means, though. That's the kind of the key word of the sentence, too. It's like they are for another team. That's what they say there. That's all I got. Hablando is kind of the big key word of that sentence. So, is it to play? Playing? They're playing. That's a handball. Well, hable is to speak, so it's something like that. Did I bust out the heater yet? Talk, yeah, speak. You speaking for another team? No, I don't have the heater out here yet. It's early September. I feel like that would be unethical somehow. A little foul on number 4. Johnson getting held in the box. Left-footed shot goes wide. Gladhart will throw in. Slack sends it on ahead, intercepted by Faith. I'm going to go with Faith. It's easier to say and remember. Kayla Beaver throwing it in. Eagle throw in, way down there. Yeah, I got it. Okay. I don't know what it was called. I was looking in the chat. I'm going to let it go. Coming up on 14 minutes left. Fia Gomez up to Hill. Hill played sparingly the last couple of years, but looking like she might get a lot more time this year. Looking really quick, really fast, aggressive, looking good out there. This is a sub. Lucas comes out. Number 11 comes in. but it's 13 on my stats. That's Trinity Jones. Busman sends it in, but it's cleared away. Slack from way out. It's not a bad shot. Got a sub getting ready to come in for the Eagles. Renisha Mitchell. All the players on the bench wearing masks. All the players in the field not required to wear masks, because the virus knows when you're in the game, and it will not attack you if you're playing. So 17 off, 9 on for the Eagles. Renisha Mitchell. And that's Tanya Mocholi coming off. Throw it into the corner, and they'll have another throw in deeper. Headed away, dangerous in the box. 3 people around her, though. That's sent in over the top by 14. It's Pankratova. I don't know. Don't text. Don't text me. Cleared away by Villa Gomez. The field, yeah, I'm getting questions about, or a question about the field conditions. Rodriguez out by herself. Coming in from the corner, and the Pioneers earn a corner kick. It'll be Villa Gomez. This field looked amazing all fall, basically. But it has rained huge in the last couple days, including today. And so we've got these goofy lines that you can see on this field, and that's shown up. This is the first time all year I've seen that. I don't know why that's happening. But this field has looked absolutely spectacular for the last couple weeks. Villa Gomez from the corner. In the box. No Pioneers touch it. But we get a handball right outside the box. So they'll take a long time to set this up. Someone will kick it into the softball field after 4 minutes of whining, and we'll reset. Or we might get a goal, so stay tuned. But what inevitably happens is the wall is formed, everyone gets all set up, and the wall creeps up, and the ref says no, and there's fighting and palms raised, and then someone nukes one off the softball scoreboard, and it doesn't matter. But hopefully Busman can put one on frame here. Get in there a little tighter. I don't know what to tell you, folks. %98 of free kicks from just outside the box. Bang off the softball fence. Trinity Jones out deep with her first touches. Throw in for the Eagles. Busman wipes out but does not get the foul. Now it's Hill out front. Nice defense. That's Kasoha. Kasoa also from Nairobi. Johnson gets position. Trying to serve it ahead to Busman. Couldn't get there, but Villa Gomez is there. She's got room to fire, and she does. Left-footed. Keeper is there. Jones working up the left side, right? That's the left side. The far side. Busman shoots that ahead to Hill. On the left side, another left-footed shot, another save by the keeper. This one was legit. Not all keeper saves are created equal, and that was a good one. They should put that in the stats, the DAC stats. Ahead to Johnson. She's on side and on frame. Another keeper save. Pioneers will throw it in from the corner. Who's coming off for us? Itzy's coming off, and Ana Sanchez coming on. I think, did they just sub into? 14 is off. Okay, so I need to figure out who came on. Reed throws it in. Moxley gets a hit on it, goes out of bounds. Villa Gomez off. And this is Lexi Wappelhorst. 14 came off for the Eagles. Who came on for 19, 16? Grief, number 9 is motoring. 20, 31 came in for Oklahoma Wesleyan. It's Daniela Ortiz. good to have sports, isn't it? I never did take it for granted. Well, sure I did. Everybody took it for granted. Who am I kidding? But I always enjoyed it. I was never annoyed to be out here all the time, but my 6 months off is too much. I can see the softball team across the way practicing. Football coming up this Saturday. We've had volleyball. We've got the men's soccer team coming up. Cross country. They've been, their first meet was canceled, but they're coming up too. Yikes. Nakisa with an awesome move and a rip. Just wide. 2 minutes. (11 versus 11 here. Shouldered away. Into the middle. 4 shoots blocked by Busman. That shot was from Chloe Johnson. We got some card action here again. What happened? Was that 31? Foul on 31. Card on 31. Reckless. I'll put the clock back in. I'll start this clock and this clock. Oh, I got to do some PA stuff. 1 minute. 1 minute remaining in the half. That's my PA voice. Go a little deeper for that one. Doesn't sound much different. Busman trying to turn the corner, can't do it. Slack versus Nakisa. Nakisa sends it forward. Jones is there. And Stein able to clear up field. 30 seconds left. Pioneers have time for one more chance if they hustle. They got Hill. And they're offsides. Oh, I got to count down for crying out loud. Where's my thing? 2, 1, 0. I was on top of it. Supposed to count down from 10. All right, halftime. Pioneers trail 2-0. We will have the wind in the second half. Maybe some adjustments to be had. We can get back into this game. We'll be back in 15 minutes. All right, we are back for the second half. A couple of changes for the Pioneers. It is legit cold, and I was not prepared. Johnson starting in the second half. Looks like she's up near the front. She's maybe an attacking mid this year, maybe even a forward. I don't know what to tell you. Grace Stein and Trinity Jones are also in this second half starting lineup. That's my drone. I was thinking about breaking it out, but I bailed. I can hook up a live drone feed to the video streaming. Busman gets free, sends it into the middle, cleared away. Still in there. Slack was keeping it in, and now Itzy. Eagles out front. This is Johnson. Sends it on ahead. No shot. Johnson got wiped out, no foul. I thought it was the correct call, frankly. Okay. Same starters for Oklahoma Wesleyan. So it's listed at 55 degrees. Are we that warm? I don't think so. I don't think so. The wind kicked up a little bit. I'm wearing shorts. I do have a sweatshirt. And I'm very large, so I'm fine. But still. Usually I'm sweating through my clothes and my computers are breaking down, but this is perfect weather for outdoor computers. Via Gomez down the right side. She's got Johnson. Itzy from deep, and that's blocked. Pioneers are with the wind this half, and it's a pretty good wind. Oof. Careful. Hill just destroyed that girl. It looked worse than it was because she landed awkwardly, I think. Kind of landed how I did 8 months ago, but her quad held up better than mine did. This is Kasoa. Ward tries to get it up the sideline. It goes out of bounds. nifty move out deep. And they've got out front. Here comes Barnhard. Nicely done. Wipes out Jones. Comes up with a hair full of dirt as she skitters across the front of the goal mouth. Johnson out ahead to Hill. Ward ahead to Hill, back to Slack, trying to get it to back to Hill, but broken up. I figured Slack was going to put somebody on the ground right there, but turned out to be her. Do you know about Giovanna Castro? I thought she was going to be a stud this year, but she hadn't seen the field yet. Nothing? Who knows? Transfer student. Put up big numbers last year in a JUCO. We got a photographer that's not Jim Smith down there. Is that Stacy? It is. Nice. All right. All right, Brianna Reed down here. She's got the big throw. And again, with the wind, so see if Busman can get ahead on it. No such luck. But Villagomez gets a foot on it. But it's sent the other way. I cannot remember this name without looking at it every time. Nikisa. Stein with a nice turnover. Slack over to Villagomez and on ahead to Jones. Pioneers on the run. Rodriguez, but that's got a little too much on it. No, Rodriguez gets there, gets a foot on it, and earns a throw in. Cleared away. Go ahead and zoom when they're that far, yeah. Nikisa out front. Shot goes wide. They're just having their way, it seems. 11 with that shot. Maria goes wide. We got 118 viewers. That's like 10 times the amount we normally. Well, we got a card here. Who was that? 14, thank you. I didn't see the play, so I don't know why she was carded. But that's 3 or 4 for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Pioneers have one as well. Slack picked one up. I think. Now I'm doubting myself. Nice clear. Keep it in. That was super close. The whole ball has to go over the entire line, and it was really close. But they didn't blow the whistle. Pioneers have it. Busman out front. A chance, and it's wide off the post. Via Gomez. I didn't see what everyone was yelling for. Johnson coming away a little gimpy. But man, Moxley had a great opportunity there. Just banged it off the post. Via Gomez with the return kick, but it was right to the keeper. Gladhart in for Johnson. Johnson wincing pretty good. Nikisa in the middle of the action once again, but this time Pioneers thwart that attempt and are coming the other way. Slack to Busman. Turnover. Busman out front again in the box. Launches. Side of the net. Appreciate all you viewers. We're at 125. My audience is usually 10, so I can usually get away with saying stupid things. But we're trying to get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. We are approaching 600. And that opens up some options for us with our streaming if we can get to 1,000 subscribers. And we'd really appreciate it if you could just click that subscribe button. You won't get a bunch of emails or notifications or anything. It's just helps us pump those numbers up. So we'd like to be able to... This is the first year we've ever done free streaming, and so we'd really like to pump up the options that we get. So trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if all of you MNU fans, heck, all of you Oklahoma Wesleyan fans, you may as well subscribe. Why not? Help us out. But especially the MNU fans. Go ahead and click that subscribe button on all of your email accounts if you could. Get mom and dad, grandparents. What do we got here? A foul? That would be greatly appreciated. The subscribe button is right, the big red button right under the screen if it's minimized. Busman with it, gets wiped out and gets the foul. Savannah married Jacob Busman from the men's soccer team. They will have super soccer children. Nikisa ahead. Out in the open. Great save from Barnhard. Wow. That was Chloe Johnson on the attack. And awkwardly falls out of bounds. Foul on 31, I think is what he's calling. Ward. Will get that shot and save. Barnhart made the perfect decision. She had no choice but to come out and attack that. So here that is again. Check it out. What's happening? Flash. There it is. I started this a little too late. If anything happens, I will flash right back. But Johnson gets by. Oh, here she is again. And this time she scores. Offsides? Offsides. That's helpful. All right, so here's that play again. Let me. I'm good. So Barnhart comes out and attacks it, and that's just beauty. I need to record that. No, I'm not saying anything too revelatory, but 3-0 would have pretty much put a capper on this one. 2-0 is still possible, obviously. We almost scored a few minutes ago. So, according to my dynamite analysis, it is better to be trailing 2-0 than 3-0. You're welcome. Itzy's getting held off. Yeah, that's a foul all day. Beaver's saying, we're grabbing each other. Well, sorry. Foul on you. Whoops. Turnover. Throw in for these people. I'm going to look at the 2019 Oklahoma Wesleyan. See what we're dealing with here. They were 19-4 and 12-0 in the KCAC. So Oklahoma Wesleyan generally good at everything. We play them quite a bit in non-conference stuff, and they seem to be solid in every sport. Women's soccer, no different. Looks like Hill blew a tire pursuing that one. Reed clears to the side. So Oklahoma Wesleyan once again. I don't remember playing them in women's soccer here anyway. Well, I could just look. Yeah. We beat them at their place last year 2-1. And the Pioneers were a top 25 team last year. I assume Oklahoma Wesleyan was as well, going perfecto in conference play. Well, let's look. I can just look. They lost in the opening round to Science and Arts of Oklahoma last year. But they did win a game in the opening round. Last year it was a 3-team deal. So these are a couple of 2019 playoff teams battling it out right here. And you can tell, I mean, Oklahoma Wesleyan is really sound. And the Pioneers have had their chances. It hasn't been a completely one-sided affair. The Eagles had those million corner kicks. Ooh, Slack pulled up lame a little bit there. She's fine. She was grabbing at her knee, but back in the play. Step slow, however. She looks fine. That left knee was grabbing at her a couple seconds ago. Just an excellent player is Rachel Slack. Did the all-decade team at the end of last year, and it wasn't an easy choice, but she made it as one of the top 4. I put her as a defender, even though she plays a lot near the mid, more of a defensive mid. All right, yeah, she's coming off 15 coming in for her. That's Grayson Cloth or Cloth. And who else is coming? Who came off? Who's that? 21 off. And Tara Lucas came back on. Tyra? I got it. So Slack did have to come off. Hardly ever see that. So that knee must have really been smarting. Nah. This is Cloth or Cloth? I'm going to go with Cloth. I had a teacher in high school with this last name, and it was pronounced Cloth. So I'm going to go with the hard O for now until I hear otherwise. Grayson Cloth, a freshman mid from Raymore Peculiar. I agree with the Wesleyan coaches there that was not a foul on them. It looked like it was a foul on us. Pioneers need to make something happen in the next few minutes. Otherwise, it'll just come down to Wesleyan can just pack it in and clear everything for the final 15 minutes or so. But 25-ish minutes left. You can still play normal soccer. That's based on absolutely nothing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just feels like that. What do you think, Skelly? Is that an accurate assessment? Busman goes down, pops right back up, and gets the ball. Another all-decade player, Savannah Moxley Busman. Little turnover there. Uh-oh. Eagles out front. This is Chloe again, offsides. But it looks like Barnhart would have thwarted that attempt as well. She's been excellent. Also all-decade. The all-decade keeper. That was the one that bothered me the most. Or we got a clock stoppage. What's going on? Reed banged up. So Wersch will go in for Jones. And Ana Sanchez for Brianna Reed. Yeah, the all-decade keeper, for me, it was between Barnhart and Anessa Kurek, who had 4 great years. Barnhart had just the one at the time. All right. But I thought Barnhart's season last year, individually, was better than any single year from Kurek. Now, it was all close, of course. Kurek was excellent. But last year, Barnhart really stood out. And, yeah, put her on the team. If you want to check out that all-decade team, I had fun putting that together. It's in one of the stories on MNUsports.com. You go to women's soccer, it'll be 5th or 6th story deep. And check that out. Offsides? How is that? Offsides, that's interesting. I don't know the rules. All right, the clock is at 21 minutes. I got it. I got 3 clocks, people. Get off my back. Someday we'll connect all 3 of these and not have to worry about it. Maybe even get a clock operator. Busman out front. Gets wiped out in the box, and we are going to have a PK. Try to capture that replay. PK, get in there tight. I've got that replay. We'll see what happened. I don't know if it was PK worthy. That's a tough call every time. Zoom in, yeah. Right there. That's good. Just keep it at the top. This is Villa Gomez trying to cut this deficit in half. The kick is good. Pioneers grab a goal. And we are back in this thing. Penalty kick. Okay.
All good. All good. All good. All good.
All right. Pioneers back in this thing. Busman drew that foul in the box. She really slammed down hard, which really sold it nicely. This is half the battle. And I will try to show that. I don't know how much of that we got. We're so far away. Well, we got a ball game now. Itzy Rodriguez called a foul on MNU there. All right, so here is the foul on Busman. Let's see her. Oh, I hardly got that. Hold on. Let's back it up. And here it is again. So she's in the box. Yeah, I mean, that's not even a question. Obvious. Lucas needs to clear. She does. Moxley got lit up and she went down hard. Of course, she could have tried to stay up, I guess, but why? Villa Gomez out front on the run. Can't get it through 3 people. Yeah, PK. All right, yeah, so my dynamite analysis is this is Ward in the box, gets wiped out, no foul called. It's hard to zoom in with our camera like that because we can't tip it up, so it's hard to see. Slack's looking like she's coming back in. Now what do we got? A throw in from way down there. Yeah, my dynamite analysis is that you can play normal soccer with 25 minutes left, but not 15 minutes left. That was arbitrary times. And it's better to be down 2-0 than 3-0. So, if I've learned nothing in 10 years of calling this game, I've at least learned that. Slack back in for Cloth. I'm going to go Cloth. Let me know in the chat if I need to go Cloth. Soft O. We're going the wrong way. Here comes Barnhard, way off of her line. Oh. Pioneers get it. This is Ward. Gets tripped up. She'll get that call for sure. coach just screamed. All right, I should check the chat, I guess, if people are telling me. Barnhard. I've been saying Barnhard, right? Not Hart. All right. We've got the wind. We've got Villa Gomez. And we are in range. Put the goal in the shot. Villa Gomez puts it in. Bussman punched away. Slack with a foot on it. It's blocked by 5. Pioneers will have a corner kick. It was a nice shot from Slack. I think it was going to go in, but Kasoha was in the way. We've got a sub coming in. Wappelhorst for Ward. And this will be a corner for Villa Gomez. She is so dangerous. She scored on this so many times 2 years ago. Last year had a handful as well. Into the box. Headed up. Headed down. Foot. Feet. Chaos. Goal kick. I don't think we got much of a shot in there. It's pinballing around a little bit. Remember, this could have been 3-0 very easily. Barnhart had that great save, keeping the Pioneers in it. Gladhart. Play the whistle. I love it, Coach. Don't look at the ball and look at the ref. Play until you hear a whistle. Don't assume that it's out. Don't assume that it's offsides. Coach. What's his name? Message. Villa Gomez. Coach Ristich. Preaching what I yell at the TV during the World Cup when I see defenders raising their arms, calling for offsides. Worst sends it forward to Villa Gomez. Up on ahead, Wappelhorst unable to get there. 15 minutes. Yikes, don't let it. Here we go. Here comes. This is Wersch breaking that up. I still can't get her name. What is wrong with me? Nikesa. Can't get it. Said it 30 times. Good ball ahead. Villa Gomez from the right side. She's got Moxley in the middle. Gladhart far side. She'll send it in like a corner kick. It's blocked away, and this will be a throw-in. We don't have Reed, so who is going to take it? Villa Gomez throws it into Rodriguez. Slack still there stretching. What are we doing here? We're trying to get Morgan Hill back in the game. She's ready to go. It's blurry. Is it still blurry? It doesn't look blurry. I think that's the men's soccer team across the way in the stands down there. Itzy's coming off for Hill. Uh-oh. Turnover at midfield. Not much of a threat. Barnhart was all over that. That was a shot from number 9 who's in the game, and I didn't notice that. That is Anisha Mitchell. I don't know who came off. Tara Lucas gets it out of there. Gladhart getting harassed. Lucas clears up another level. Foul on Lucas. Much to the delight of Oklahoma Wesleyan. All right, see if I can figure out who came off. You got to put 9 in there for somebody. It's really hard to figure out who's not on the field. This is 14, the Russian assassin from the corner is now doing it from up top. Nikesa fires just wide. Wow. That looked like it was good. Nikesa again stops on a dime and fires right into the hands of Barnhart. The wrong team for crying out loud. Morgan Hill out front. Pioneers have a chance again. Wappelhorst in the middle. Nothing. Good turnover, no foul. Gladhart off, Ward on. And Wappelhorst off. Who came? Itzy came back on. And here 9 off. Well, I never had her in. Her minutes will be off, sorry. Pioneers throw in. Rodriguez to slack. She looks for options. Go. This is Ward. Offsides. That was so close. Obviously, the refs have a decent angle on that compared to where we are. But, man, that was super close. Shanks that one. Pioneers will have a throw in. Gets it to Ward. Jerky tripod. Sorry, folks. We were told 3 to 4 weeks before our system is figured out. We're going to use a remotely controlled IP camera. I know that means nothing to anybody, but I'm excited about it. We have the camera already. We just don't have a way to power it or connect it to the network out here. So we need some hardline internet and power over internet. I'm speaking gibberish, but that's how I feel looking at the chat. So even Stevens. Except that you're not speaking gibberish, of course. Nikisa with it, turns it around. That's Wersch with it. She's going to feed Barnhard. Clears. Slack now. She's got plenty of room. Unable to get it through. This is where the wind helps us. That one didn't get very far. Villa Gomez tries to thread the needle to Ward. She was onside, but hey, people don't like that. Soccer folks, don't touch the keeper. 6 minutes. That's taken away and foul committed. I would have let them have it, yeah. Yeah, and he's saying, yeah, I should have let you have it. My bad. Clock stoppage. As I think that's Faith. Ref is waving at the coach like, yeah, I missed one. My bad. Wersch fighting with Maria down there. And they've earned a corner again from Pankratova. Try to get back post at the edge of the screen. Good. Here comes the corner as we play 5 minutes left. That's dangerous in the box. Cleared. But Oklahoma Wesleyan will be content to knock off 30 seconds here. So they have possession. Ooh, called a foul. Man. Again, Slack grabbing at her knee. She's out there battling. Wiping people out. Cramping up. Oh. Go to war with her any day, man. For real. Her legs don't work. She's out there making it happen. Look at her. She's down punching the turf. Calves are cramping up. Pioneers have a throw in deep. Busman trying to find some room. Sends it back to Wersch. Tries to fire it across. Doesn't get under it enough. And it gets taken away. Here come the Eagles. Here comes Sanchez. She's got fresh legs. Keep it. Everyone's kind of stationary now. There's no flow. Barnhard will clear hard again. Three minutes. Here we go, Lucas, left side. He's got some space. Plays Ward in the box. Tries to turn. He called it. He called it. That's a tough one. Kind of bounced up on her elbow. Oh, Slack is toast. I think she's cramping crazy. I hope it's just cramps. Oh. She's cramping like crazy, and I hope that's just what it is, because she's really writhing and freaking out down there on the pitch. Now, I know cramps can be ridiculously painful, but you hope that she's not out there with cramped muscles, and then she goes for that jump and something worse happens. Out there giving it everything. Get a sub here for the Eagles. 31 in, 4 off. Daniela Ortiz. Did somebody else come off? Johnson's coming in. Is that for Slack? No one else came off? Ugh. Luckily, the ref saw it right away and stopped it immediately, so she didn't have to sit out there and suffer while the game kept going. They are just working her calves, so it's not like she blew out her knee or something. She'll be up here in a second. Yeah, it's not a serious injury. It was just cramps. If I could be so bold to make that call. Ugh. We'll have a drop ball. Wesleyan will kick it into our corner and we'll have it. I think that's how it works. I guess not. So he might just do a drop ball. I don't know what he's going to do. Yeah, she'll kick it that way. That's cool. Everyone gives a little applause, and we are back playing again. Just past 2 minutes. Pioneers in desperation mode, trailing 2-1. And without one of their best players anchoring that mid. Lucas trying to get it. She does. Johnson brings it up. Good defense by the Eagles, but the Pioneers still have it. Eagle throw in there will take their sweet time. Pioneers will complain. Ref will say, hurry up, and she'll be like, nah, I'm good. Blow the whistle, and they go. Pioneer throw in, coming in on a minute. Johnson's got it up the sideline. This is Hill.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
Busman throws it in. Johnson gets a head on it. They're in the box, but there's like 18 other gray shirts there. And the keeper will take all the time she will until the ref makes her kick it. I guess not. Busman. She should just launch it into the corner, but she doesn't. Sanchez gets it. Pioneers might have another shot here. Busman sends it forward. Turnover, midfield. Launch it to the corner, and that should do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That'll do it. It was a really good game. I think we can safely say that Rachel Slack will be back out there for the next game. There was not as catastrophic as it may have seemed when she was going down like that. She's stretching it right now. So that's a win as far as I'm concerned. A non-conference game against a really tough quality opponent. And that's just a good game. Pioneers will be back here. Conference play starts next as we get right into it this year. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please click that subscribe button. I'm Chad Jenkins. Love you.